Up next, we turn to Romania, where members of the Korean Red Cross are partaking in humanitarian efforts to ease the plight of Ukrainians seeking shelter beyond their own borders. I have Lee Han-goo live on the line. Han, it's been a while since we last spoke. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you again, Sunny, and the watchers of Arirang News.
Right. Han, let's begin then with details about this latest mission to aid Ukrainian refugees by the Korean Red Cross.
Yes, with the Korean Red Cross here in Romania again to monitor our ongoing collaborative project to support the people from Ukraine. Just let me briefly explain how the Korean Red Cross is supporting the people here in Romania. We are now supporting the operation of 3 community stores, which are providing kind of the necessary commodities, food, and the right information to the people from Ukraine. Additionally, on coming Friday, we will newly open the Intercultural Center at the headquarters of Romania Red Cross in Bucharest, the capital city where the biggest number of the Ukrainian people is currently residing. It's the same. The center will provide kind of the integrated support to the people from Ukraine, such as right information, daily commodities and home meals, psychosocial support for the mental health, and first aid for the physical health, and some education program for the children.
Right, I see. Han, meanwhile, what can you tell us about the current challenges faced by Ukrainian refugees over there in Romania and perhaps in neighboring countries as well?
Actually, the development of crisis is really unpredictable until now. As you know, recently there were several attacks to the places had been relatively safe before these attacks. Due to these abnormal and unpredictable attacks, according to the Romania Red Cross, there has been the increase of numbers crossing the border to the Romania. Adding to the unpredictability, extreme weather events, as your news already reported, is one of the biggest external threats to the people affected by the crisis. And also the time is not our side either. In case of a sudden onset crisis, it can be accordingly managed by the coordinated emergency relief of the humanitarian organization like Red Cross. But the longer-lasting crisis, like in this case, needs more systemic approach to build the local social system in here. It may need a huge resource and the efforts rather than this emergency relief only. It's not only for the people affected by the crisis, it's also for the communities here in Romania.
Right, that of course is a very valid point, Han. Han, there has also been some media coverage in recent days about the danger of disinformation with regard to Ukrainian refugees. What have you been witnessing there in Romania?
Yeah, as a direct answer to your question, in Romania, honestly, I have not witnessed the negative impact of that disinformation, at least on the side of a Red Cross relief operation. But I fully understood the context behind this disinformation happening. Actually, in most of the population movement cases, there are some tensions behind the host communities and the people coming from outside. So I just want to remind you once again, the goal of the Red Cross relief operation is not just delivering goods and services to the people in need. The goal is to protect lives and health of the people and ensure the dignified life of the people regardless of nationality, religious belief, ethnic, and so forth. What I'm saying this is based on this principled approach, or the Red Cross relief operation embed social cohesion and the community engagement aspect. Simply, just for example, to avoid complaints from the local community about the reverse discrimination, and is the tension in between. We are also include the host community in our target criteria. So it's also same in the Korea. I think this principled, not the Korea, I'm sorry, in Romania. So this principled approach can be a solution, at least I think, to minimize the negative impact of this disinformation.
Right. And Han, finally, what more do you propose perhaps to keep the global helping hand in place for Ukrainian refugees as Russia's relentless assaults continue against their home country, that is?
Yeah, actually, that's one of my concerns. As time goes by, the eyes of the people can be taken away from this crisis very easily. But please do not forget that there are still people who are suffering from this crisis. Just remembering 70, 80 years ago, the Korean War in Korean Peninsula and Second World War in Europe, we were the people, actually. Now the people are us. We are all same. But for the practical information, in your busy days, it's very difficult to find out how to deliver your help and support to the people in need. In that case, please join the specialized humanitarian organization like Korean Red Cross. I think it's the best way. So if you are more interested in, please visit the website of the Korean Red Cross, 대한적십자, for more details.
All right, Han, thank you so much for making the time to join us live at this hour and for working to ease the plight of Ukrainian refugees there in Romania.
Thank you very much.